Dreams is not what you see in sleep, it is the thing which doesn't let you sleep. With this quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, we shall begin our English session. Today we are going to start with a new poem, Dream Pet, written by Sue Benville. The species of dinosaur has become extinct, that is, they no longer exist now. So, dinosaurs as it is are not a regular thing which one sees in many houses. Let us see what happened in the poet's dreams as he kept this unusual animal as a pet. Let us go through the entire poem and then I'll explain you stanza wise. Dream Pet. I dreamed I owned a dinosaur. I kept it as a pet. He really caused a panic when I took him to the vet. I shoved him in the waiting room. A woman gave a shout. The dogs all started barking, so I had to take him out. The dinosaur was so afraid, he hid behind a car. The vet said, "You are too big to hide. I know just where you are." Before the vet could calm him down, he galloped to the park. His big teeth made a racket as they chattered in the dark. This poem is written by Sue Benville. Now let us focus on this poem stanza wise. In the first stanza, the poet tells us that he dreamt of owning a dinosaur and had kept it as a pet. As I have already told you that dinosaurs are not a regular thing to watch, when the poet was taking the dinosaur to an animal doctor, which is also called a vet, he really caused a panic or a feeling of fear among people. The people were very afraid after seeing the dinosaur. Let us consider the second stanza. I showed him in the waiting room. A woman gave a shout. The dogs all started barking, so I had to take him out. Finally, as the poet reached the doctor's clinic, he shoved the dinosaur into the waiting room, means pushed the dinosaur roughly into the waiting room. After seeing this scary creature, the woman sitting in the doctor's clinic gave a very big shout. The dogs also started barking at the dinosaur simultaneously. So, the poet had to take the dinosaur out of the doctor's clinic. Let's consider the third stanza. The dinosaur was so afraid, he hid behind a car. The vet said, "You are too big to hide. I know just where you are." As the people were afraid after seeing the dinosaur, even the dinosaur was afraid, and so he hid behind a car. Since the dinosaur was big in size, obviously the doctor was easily able to see him and know where the dinosaur was. Let us focus on the last stanza of the poem. Before the vet could calm him down, he galloped to the park. His big teeth made a racket as they chattered in the dark. The doctor now started to calm down the dinosaur, but before he could calm the dinosaur down, the dinosaur galloped into the park. That is, he ran at a full speed into the park. As the dinosaur was afraid, his big teeth started making a racket, that is, a big sound, as the teeth started chattering in the dark. Thus, to conclude, the poet saw in his dreams that there was lot of panic or fear among the people after seeing the dinosaur. With this, we complete our poem Dream Pet. We shall meet in the next English session. Till then, Take care and bye for now.